Hey guys,
Hey James.
how are you? I think Tori's trying to get on. Is Kevin on?
Kevin's on. I see
I'm
Tori is
on.
All right, cool. We all on now. Okay, good.
okay. Well, I'll get going. I think Miranda, you're the only one, so I'll kind of go through this. But if you have questions, we've got I'm with Urban Design Partners, and we also have the development team on the call to answer any questions. So just let me know as we go along. Since it's just you, we don't have to do the formal kind of virtual chat.
Sure, not a problem. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the community meeting. This is for the rezoning petition 2025-031. So this is Neal Road residential. So this is located at 8001 Neal Road in Charlotte. So this petition is to rezone the property from R8 MFCD to into BCD. And that's to accommodate the development of a multifamily and townhome community. So yeah, like I said, this is how we normally do things with the questions in the chat. But like since it's just you, we're feel free to kind of interrupt as we go along if necessary. So the site, like I said, is located off of Neal Road. It's south of IBM Drive, and it's also bordered by Catalyst Boulevard. We have Julius Chambers High School right across the street. Behind us is the Wayford Innovation Park. That's a rental townhome community. And then there's the apartment complex nearby called the Vinoy. Innovation Park is up to the north. That's one of the kind of corporate development areas.
And that's actually why I joined the call. I'm the manager at the Vinoy.
Oh,
So
great.
that would be me.
Yes, yes. Thanks for joining. Thanks for reaching out.
Absolutely.
So what is zoning? So zoning is the city's method of classifying land by usage. So I guess it was about 2 years ago, no, actually at this point, 3 years ago, when Charlotte kind of switched their zoning ordinance to the new Unified Development Ordinance. And so these classifications you see below are the zoning districts within the city of Charlotte. There are conventional zoning districts and conditional zoning districts. So conditional zonings have a site-specific plan associated with them. And that's what we are proposing here. So we would be rezoning to the N2B district, but it would be subject to the site-specific plan you'll be seeing shortly. Some other relevant policy documents that kind of guide the development. One of them is the 2040 comprehensive plan. And within that plan is the 2040 policy map. So that shows a future land use map. And it's what Charlotte kind of envisions different land uses to be in the 2040 horizon. Other than that, we have the UDO, as I mentioned previously, which is the zoning ordinance in the city of Charlotte. So the current zoning map, you can see here, our site is currently zoned R8MF CD, as I said, and then you can kind of see the surrounding zoning around us. Directly to the south of us is the R8MF as well. We have some UR2. These are both kind of multifamily residential districts based from the previous zoning code, along with the R17MF where that existing apartment complex is. And then there's a research development district up where the north of University Oaks Drive. The big blob you see below is the high school, and that is an IC district. So the future 2040 policy map. So this is kind of what I mentioned previously. This is how the city sees development growing and guiding it. And so we are zoned for neighborhood 1, which is typically a lower residential neighborhood, but right directly next to us, you'll see the orange, which is neighborhood 2, which is what we are asking to be rezoned for. Around us as well, you'll see campus usage and community activity center. There's some parks and preserve a little bit to the north as well. So this is our official rezoning plan. So this was submitted to the city of Charlotte. And it outlines what we're trying to do, which is propose, like I said, multifamily stacked and multifamily attached units. So these multifamily stacked are shown along Neal Road. There's 3 buildings planned along Neal Road. There is a proposed public road that is connecting from Neal Road, to Catalyst Boulevard. There's a secondary proposed public road that kind of wraps the perimeter of the planned multifamily. And there is a proposed SCM, that's our stormwater management device. Other than that, we have townhomes. The townhomes will be located along Catalyst Boulevard, and this is to kind of complement what's already happening across the street with the townhomes there. And there's a few more townhomes planned along Neal Road. There are 73 townhomes planned and 324 multifamily stacked units planned. The parking for these is one space per dwelling unit, and that will be met. The only other thing that you see on here is this hatch. The hatch represents green area credit, which is essentially just the tree preservation plan for the site. So it'll be a little bit more clear in the rendering I'll show on the next page. It's also worth mentioning we have a big utility easement that's 50 feet wide that kind of runs parallel with IBM Drive across this section. So that is a Duke easement that will be maintained.
I'm sorry, how many units did you say it was?
Yeah, so it's 324 multifamily stacked and 73 multifamily attached.
Understood. And those will be for rents, right?
It's my understanding that the multifamily will be for rent, but the developer can speak to the townhomes. I'm not sure on that if he's made a decision at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, the townhomes, we are considering potentially making them a for sale mixed income property.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna flip to the next slide just because I think it'll be a little bit more clear with the color and I can kind of tell some more about the public improvements. So along with the multifamily stacked and multifamily townhome buildings, there will be streetscape improvements along Neal Road and IBM Drive. So there's a proposed 12-foot wide shared use path that'll run all along Neal Road. That 12 use path will also continue along IBM Drive. And there will be an 8-foot planting strip on both of those roads as well. And then, like I said, we have 2 internal roads planned that are residential medium cross sections, and they'll have on-street parking as well as street trees and sidewalks. And then this intersection I failed to mention does line up with the existing intersection across the street at the high school. And then as far as timeline goes, so the community meeting is being held right now, that's going on. And then the next step in the process is the public hearing. So that's anticipated to be on June 16th. We'll have a zoning committee meeting August 5th, and then the potential council decision would be August 18th. And with that, I can open it up to any more questions, and I can just pull up the site plan if that's helpful. And I think we had one more join. So Dan, feel free to unmute yourself and ask any questions you may have. You can also ask questions from the chat if that's more helpful.
I don't have any questions so far.
Okay. James, development team, did I miss anything y'all want to add?
No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so at all. Miranda, are you a neighbor in the neighborhood?
I'm actually the property manager at the property right across the street, the Vinoy.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
This is Tori. I'm good to go. I don't have anything.
Yeah, I don't have Kevin. Do you have anything?
No, good to go.
Okay, well, that kind of concludes our presentation. So I think it's just, yeah, Dan is on. I think we answered Miranda's questions. So yeah.
I'm good, thank you.
Okay, great. Thanks for joining. All right, well, everyone have a great evening.
Thank you so much, Francis. Thank you, guys.
See y'all.
Thank you.